Did you know that the TRX4 is nearly 7 years old? 7 years isn't actually that long ago, is it? Traxxas released the TRX4 in 2017, came out as a Land Rover Defender, and I think it's been a bit of a game changer. This is one of the newer versions. This is the High Trail. We'll talk about some of the differences in a minute. But in 2017, I don't think there was much out there in the crawler world that had remote locking diffs, as well as a 2-speed gearbox, portal axles, as well as a scale licensed body. Now, I can't be 100% sure on what other crawlers are out in 2017, and that's because it's the same year that I got my first ever crawler. And it's also the first year really that I started making a bit more effort on the channel. And for those of you that are thinking about starting a YouTube channel or have only just started one, in 2017 all I used was a little cheap Amazon action cam. It was like, I don't know, £30, $40. And I also only had I think I had about 5 RC cars. Yes, that did escalate quickly, didn't it? So the TRX4 was released at the same time as well. The best RC channel on YouTube started. Okay, maybe not the best. Second? Third?
Always remember, if you ain't first, you're last.
Anyway, this is the High Trail, and it says on the box here that factory installed long arm lift kit with 2.2 tyres and wheels. So it gives you a little bit more extra ground clearance. And something we are going to test today, and this isn't a new feature, but like it says, only Traxxas patent innovation gives you the freedom to tackle creeks, snow and mud without worrying about water in your electronics. Fully waterproof. Wow. I am certainly going to test that out. Don't roll, don't roll. Oh, no. So the High Trail comes in, I think you can get like 3 or maybe 4 different body styles. I chose the K5 Blazer. I think it looks really nice, especially in this black, but it also comes in like a really nice like candy red. Comes with the same TQI transmitter that's been around for probably more than 7 years. You got a switch there for your 2-speed gearbox, and you got your switch at the top for your locking diffs. Then you got steering trim and a multi-function one there. I've never really looked into them properly or looked at the instructions of all the functions of these ones, but I think it's probably about time they updated it. Anyway, look how nice this looks. It looks so good in that black. It says on the box, it says special edition. I don't know what that's about. But anyway, really nice licensed scale body. You got some chrome on there, a little bit of wood effect there on the side. There's your big 2.2 Canyon tyres on some chrome rims. Little space there for a tow hitch. You got a nice bit of flex there as well. Definitely going to be okay out there on the trail, I reckon. Something that would be good is clear windows, especially on this black body. Clear windows, nice interior, would completely set this off. So clip this body system just under the wheel wells there. 2 little clips, push them in. Same at the back. Body comes off. You've got a complete frame under there, keeps it nice and sturdy. You've also got holes in the rear lights and in the front lights to put some LEDs. You can get an LED set from Traxxas, pretty expensive. Also places on the inner fenders or inner arches to put rock lights. You've got the XL5, this one will accept 3 cell. For a little bit more wheel speed, a bit of extra power. You got your little Traxxas micro servos, and in my experience with my Summit, not very reliable. Whether they've updated them, I do not know, but that's for your 2-speed gearbox. And then you got 2 there, one for your rear locking diff and one for your front locking diff. Your waterproof electronics live in there. You got a big Titan 21 turn 550 motor. Your battery tray down the center. You got a space up front here that you can put a battery. If you want to move your weight, you can put a little shorty battery up front. Chassis mounted servo in there. This is metal geared as well. Quite often on some of the Traxxas rigs, they're plastic geared. That's a metal geared waterproof servo. 4-link setup at the back, 3-link setup and panhard bar at the front. There's your portal axles there. This thing will have bearings all round. Your metal remote locking diffs will be in there. Plastic drive shafts. And then, like I mentioned, the extra long shocks there for that high clearance. They're quite stiff, but like I've mentioned, it has got a nice bit of flex. And when you kind of flex it about like that, it doesn't feel as bad. It's not often that the whole thing will be compressed down like that. So that feels all right. I'm going to bosh the body back on, and then we're going to go find some water, some mud. Probably not going to find any snow today, but let's go and give it a good trail. Guys, if you want to win this actual truck or a brand new one, there's a link in the description to the prize competition where you could have a chance to win one. So we have 3 objectives today. We're going to make our way through this wooded area. We're going to find some mud, some water and some rocks. And every time we have a clear pass, we're going to get a tick. And once we get 3 ticks, objective completed. And I think we found our first one. Water. We've had a lot of rain recently, so I'm surprised that this is actually as shallow as it is. Ooh, what is that? There is some nasty looking stuff in there. I have never seen that before, and it stinks as well. Oh, this might not be a good idea. Yeah, no, we're not going in there. Let's continue on. It stinks round here, honestly. Ugh. We're not going to class that as mud. I want some proper mud. I don't think this constitutes rocks. Oh, that's a long way down. Steady on. I think I can see some mud. Pretty steep. Right, the diffs weren't locked up until this point, but I think I need to lock them just to make it easier coming down here. It's a bit steep and slippery. That's the drag brake working. I've got no throttle there. That's the truck doing it itself. Whoa, steady. Wow. Yeah, not really as bad as I thought it was. Oh, I don't know. No, not good enough. Ah, we've got to get back up here now. That is really steep. Come on. Whoa. Maybe that way. Nice. Very nice. Some watery, muddy stuff down there. Problem is, I don't think I can get down there. Right, if we get a line through here, that's the first tick for rocks. See what we can do. Come on, get some grip. Come on. Oh. Get that wheel up, there we go. Servo keeps stalling out a little bit. No! Come on. Flexing. Right, I'm giving it this one. Tick for the rocks. Oh, I didn't think it was going to make it out. I was going to give it a tick anyway, but yeah. I know you're all shouting at me with my throttle control. If in doubt, throttle out. Well, there you go, first tick. We got some water. This stuff looks a little bit cleaner. I think I have to go around the other side though. And then, I mean, we'll try and get up there. But last time I was here, I think I had to winch. And you can get TRX4s with a winch. This one hasn't got one though. This is pretty deep. Although it's the high trail, so no issues at all. We do need to find some deeper water, and I know exactly where there is some, so we'll give it a tick though for that. Bit of a deeper bit there. Let's go see how far it wades on them higher shocks. That's pretty good. Right, can we get out of that dodgy bit? Oh, I don't know actually. Let's have a look. Doesn't look as bad from this side. Oh, this will all depend on the line we take out of here, because that's going to lift that front right up. Come on. I'll be super impressed if I can do this. No. Super slow. Nah. Steady, steady. Right, let's not make it easy for it to get out. Let's go this way. Oh, that's a fair bit deeper there. Still wading through fine. Out you come. Oh, should we give it a tick for mud as well? Well, obviously only if it gets out. Second gear. There we go. Just needed a bit of wheel speed. Just stumbled across this. It took me by surprise at first. I was like, what is that? But I think it's just the bobble off of someone's hat. It's definitely not an animal. Look at the state of this place, look. It's disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Look at it. Often people say to me, why'd you just walk past the litter? If I picked up all the litter I saw, I would be here all day. Well, not all day. I would probably be here for quite a few days. Hopefully no one was in that when, well, presuming it was set on fire. I have come out completely in the wrong bit that I wanted to. So let's go and find the rocks. Ah, more water. We're gonna go and find some really deep water in a minute, which hopefully will submerge this a bit. I mean, this is probably gonna be pretty easy for it. Yeah, look. No problem at all. Should do a bit of second gear through there, here we go. It's slowed down. No, sure the battery hasn't run out already. Why has it gone slow? That's second gear. That's a bit strange. Well, I turned it off and on again, and it seems to have its speed back. Maybe going for that water, just put a bit of load on it and it sort of put it into like a, I don't know, a high current cut-off or something. Seems all right now. Whoa! Oh no, my mirror. It survived all this. Oh god. Well, it survived up to that point. Mud, mud, mud. That's with diffs open. It's always a bit more challenging with them diffs unlocked. Yeah. If we can get through this with the diffs open, then it's going to smash it with the diffs locked. So down there we got rocks. Oh, it's a bit windy up here. It's really windy. Rocks, deep water, and I've just seen, just there, some more water. And I've had a disaster. My camera battery's just about to run out, and I forgot to pick up my spare one. So we're gonna have to switch over to my phone. Right, we got up and over. Let's see what we can do. With that higher clearance, I can't imagine this is gonna be too much of a problem. I have done this with a TRX4 before. Don't think we're going to have any problems here. Absolutely no. Oh, spoke too soon. If I told you I'd just done this without the camera recording, would you believe me? Well, I did. Oh, I had faith in you. Let's go this way. There you go. This is the bit where the new Element, the 12 scale, just drove up, no issues. Must be to do with the size of it. Because these 110s struggle on this bit. Really struggle. What are you doing? Now look what you've done to yourself. We're gonna have to go the easy way, aren't we? Well, I say the easy way. It used to be easy. You've got a rock in the way there. Is that like a little fossily thing there? It's something. Right, come on, let's just sort this out so we can go and play in the water. There we go. Well, it didn't do as good as I'd hoped, so we'll give it a tick, but a weak tick. Let's go and test that fully waterproof theory out. Doesn't look as deep as it has been, but so I'm not sure we're going to get fully submerged, but we're definitely going to get a tick. There we go, we're almost floating. I know a lot of people don't like putting their stuff through water. As long as you clean it with clean water afterwards. Ow, ow, ow. And then dry it off properly and then spray some like GT85 or put some kind of lubricant on it, you're fine. Well, we can definitely get a water tick for this, can't we? Could almost get another rock tick, really. Rocks and water. Very nice. Mud! Well, it certainly doesn't like being put under load. Kept cutting out in that mud. Might be right on 2S, but certainly with 3, it doesn't like being put under any kind of pressure. Speaking of which, I reckon we can go all the way in, all the way under. Go on, in you go. Clean off that mud. Yep, we're in. We are in. Fully waterproof, looks like it. Definitely looks like it. Oh, we need to clean the roof. Don't roll, don't roll. Oh, no. Well, at least that's cleaned the roof. Cleaned, dried and lubed. I've also cleaned, dried and lubed the truck, and and that was a fun trail. That was a really nice trail. Ticked off all the objectives, and the only things really to pick up from it is the servo's not all that great. It kind of stalls. That means obviously the wheels are over and it won't move at all, and it's not like you can hear it straining, it's just not responding. The body's a little bit rattly, and then it kept going into that like limp mode. I'm not sure if it was because the batteries were getting low and I was just giving it a bit too much throttle, and it was just dipping the voltage of the battery down to put it into LVC. But other than that, it's a good solid truck, and it is a Traxxas, so you are going to pay more and you're probably going to get a little bit less than other stuff out there. But if Traxxas is your thing, then you will not be disappointed with one of these. Remember, if you want to win a TRX4, you can either have this one or you can choose a brand new one. Probably recommend a brand new one. And if you're not a Chevy fan, I'll let you choose a Ford if you want.